Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Bago kami umalis, meron tayong raffle. Kaya bukod sa inyong mga bigas at 5,000 piso na cash, merong sorpresong raffle prizes. Siguro nakita mo na nandito. Sino ka kaya maging swerte?
Maraming salamat po. Ako po, Sir Win Tulfo, ang isa pa ninyong kakampi
Sa Senado.
Magandang umaga po.
Here we go! Ako si Senator Ayuda, ang inyong sinta. Huwag mo nang i-search kung sino ba ako talaga. Ang mahalaga, ako'y may konting maibibigay. Di ba't sapat na yan? Huwag mo nang isipin ang kulay. Huwag nang tanungin ang integridad ko. Ang reputasyon ang pinag-aralan ko. Babaero ba ako? Ay huwag mo nang alamin. Ang mahalaga may ayuda kang tatanggapin. Botante na integridad ko. Ang reputasyon ang pinag-aralan ko. Babaero ba ako? Ay huwag mo nang alamin. Ang mahalaga may ayuda kang tatanggapin. Botante, lahat ay sa'yo lang. Konting tulong, konting ngiti, di mo na kailangan. Botante, pikit lang ang mata. Iboboto mo ulit kahit walang nagawa.
Okay, let's go. Patay kayo. Ang presidente na ang nag-present. Tapos kayo. Ito. Si paring Salde. Salde, ano? Kaya ko ba tinanggal dyan? Dahil ay kayo magiging scapegoat. Ano, paring Salde? Ano, nangyari? Paring Salde. Let's go.
There will be a video, there will be a website, we will certainly do that. To do. Now, this is that, and most important from the people that we were going to get.
Patay kayo. Presidente na yung nag-present. Presidente mismo yung literal na nag-present. Gagi.
From DPWH. Well, we have done it. We have received the list from DPWH. We, I think, have put it into a form that is accessible to the public, and most importantly, it is in a form that the public can use so that they can first identify the projects, that the flood control projects that are within.
Gagi, maganda sa image ni PBBM. Siya mismo yung nag-present. Clap ako dito. Ibig sabihin, inaral niya talaga. Talagang hands-on siya dyan. Kasi iyan yung sinabi niya sa SONA, right? Sinabi niya yung talaga sa SONA. Kaya ako proud ako dito na i-depensa ako presidente dito. Sorry mga DDS ha.
In their area, within their barangay, so that they can actually
Busy muna kayo dapat kay Vice. Okay? Kasi nag-joke si Vice ng ano eh. Doon muna kayo, ha?
go and look at it. Or if they already have information, they can tell us about it. Kung maganda yung naging project, kung hindi maganda yung naging project, bakit hindi maganda yung naging project, ano naging problema, etc., etc. And that's what the present website is supposed to do. Now, this is the third iteration of this website. We've been working on, kahit nung nasa India kami, we were already working on it. And it was, this is the final form of it. And we are very much open to suggestions. If the people want us to put more info or other info onto the website, we will certainly do that. But
Mr. President, syempre, more info is better. I think it's not... it cannot be a suggestion. It can... The more information, the better, Mr. President. You know that. Because the fact that you have to dig deeper for more information already proves na kaya yan nakulusot sa inyo. So, the answer is more information. Let's go.
to begin with, we have I think there will be a video. There will be a video later on to show very simply how the website is being used. I was asked if again this is something that everybody can use, and I'm confident that the way
Kung may makulong dyan ng mga politiko oks yan. Maganda to. Seryosohin to ni ano. Talagang may presidente.
we have done it is very accessible to people. Before we get to this point, can we do the video first? Can we hang on to this? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, please. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Sige, gawin na natin yan.
President naman eh. Sige, sige, sige. I will let that slide. Ay, teka, may music, gagi. Maka-copyright ako niyan. Ay, ayun yung paggamit. Okay, yung paggamit. Okay. Report. Ah, maganda to. Ah, may ganitong website. Oh, maganda to, maganda to. Mag-report nga ako dyan yung sa ano. Hindi sa amin. Hindi, joke lang. Hindi ko alam talaga kung meron. Joke lang. Mag-joke lang ako. Oh. Oh. Ay, gagi, maganda to. Comprehensive to. Ah, ito. Oh.
On a satellite picture.
Maging mapanuri, mag-ulat, sama-sama nating bantayan ang pondo ng bayan. Wow. Ayos yan, ah. Sumbong sa Pangulo. Uy! Maganda yan. Rekta sa Pangulo. Maganda yan. Mr. President. Rekta sa Pangulo.
Let me just show the first page. Yung list of projects and then yung search. Well, that's the there. Okay, keep going up. Alright. Doon sa pinakita, dinalagay yung location, yung date, kung ano yung project. You don't need to have all of those details. All the public has to do, para yung ginawa ko, sabi ko, kasi nung una namin natanggap ito, it was map coordinates. So sabi namin hindi pwede. So we translated the map coordinates down to the barangay level. So ang kailangan lang ipasok ng kahit sino, buksan yung website, para makita, tiga barangay 1, 2, 3 ako. Tama, yun, ilagay lang, yan, barangay Tabaco. And they can search all of the,
Nice. Wala dyan yung kay Saldi. Nice.
of the projects that are in their area. So kung alam na nila, pwede na sila magsabi maganda naman. Pwede sila magsabi hindi maganda ang naging project. And so those are, we just try to keep it as simple as possible so that people can just put the, yan lang.
Kung criminal mind ako, okay yan. Lahat na magsusumbong ilista yan, tapos alam na.
Naman basta barangay lang, tama na yun. Kasi yung isa may listahan pa where, when, that's not necessary. If alam niyo, di gamitin nyo. Pero kung hindi necessary na ganun, ito na lang. Basta lagay niyo yung
Bakit hindi niya aksyonan? Bakit kailangan literal na taong bayan pa ang mag-report? Tama naman yun. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng ang daming ginagawa ng presidente, di ba? Kaya nga pupunta sa ano niya. Wag, Jester, not today, Jester. Let's not bash a good initiative. Come on. The only initiative that is not good is the people's initiative. But this kind of people's initiative is good. Come on, Jester. Come on. Not today. Please. No. Not today. Okay? The only bad na initiative, na people's initiative, ay yung people's initiative. This initiative is good. Come on. Stop it. Not today.
barangay ninyo at lalabas na lahat ng flood control project. Maybe there are certain already initial findings that we have.
Hindi ba dapat gumawa siya ng task force? Ito na nga yun. Ito na yung mangyari kasi papasok sa report sa kanya. Di ba? I support PBBM here. Ka-unit team talaga. Di ba? Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Let's not bash something that is good. Hindi na natin alam kung sa kanya mismo diretso ang diyan papasok yung task force. Diyan papasok yung task force.
During the ongoing investigation that we have initiated since the SONA. And I think it is interesting for people to look into so that it can be a guide as to where maybe the problems have arisen. And these are key findings on
key findings
flood
tapos
control projects. Can we put that up? Yeah. This is a basic data lang ito. Next page. Yeah. The total cost of all of the projects since July 2022 until today is 545 billion pesos.
Wow, 545 billion.
I don't know about you, but that is a very big number by any.
No, I have that in my bank. That's not big, Mr. President. I have that in my bank. Come on. Well, how much that? 545.64? I got more than 100K. Come on. That's just slow. I have that in my bank. Oh, billion.
By any measure. That is an enormous number. Let's keep going. Another observation is that
Oh.
there are 6,021 projects worth more than 350
Task Force, itumba si Tambi. Okay talaga yan, basta hindi si Remulla maging ombudsman. O, yun lang.
billion that do not specify the exact type of flood control that is being built.
Boom! 6,021 nang hindi specified. Small change. Ganda ng shirt mo kayo. Thank you. Nabili ko yan sana ako. Bumili rin ako hoodie.
Then, many projects also
Ay, hindi pala hoodie. Sweatshirt.
in different locations have exactly the same contract cost. I think anybody who works in either the private sector or the public sector, pag sinabi, may 50 project, pare-pareho, 150 million lahat. Pare-pareho lahat. Imposible yan. It is impossible for one barangay, even if they are the next barangay, to have the exact same project to the exact same amount with the exact same contractor. Imposible yan. And that is
Kasi ni-round off. Presidente. President. ni-round off ni Saldico. Saldico. Ni-round off kasi. Oh.
why that is a significant finding already that we have made. Now, can you keep going, please? What's in it? There. So, we looked at the regions, kung saan ang pinakamarami. And this is what came out. So, that's something that we have to dig deeper into. Parang yung NCR, that makes sense. Kasi talaga din yung flood problem nandiyan. Pero titignan pa natin yan. Tapos, Region 3, well, they're flood prone. But, tignan natin why, as opposed to other places that have that are also flood prone. Okay, next. Here, I think you can analyze this for yourself. I don't need to explain this.
Yeah, 414, 668. Sa Bulacan, sa Isabela, 341. Pangasinan, 313. Pampanga. Ba't wala sa Cavite? Ba't wala sa Cavite? Saldi nyo lang yan. Nyo na lang yan. Oh, hindi. Saldi ko.
These are the provinces with the most projects. And at the same time, here's a list of the top 10 provinces that are most flood prone.
Top 10.
That have been assessed
Wala.
to be the most flood prone. I think you will notice they don't necessarily match.
Mukhang target si Cheese dyan Bicol flood control.
This side and that side don't necessarily match. Now, I'm sure there are explanations for that. We will have to study it further. But you would intuitively say that projects, the areas rather, the provinces or regions, whatever you want to do,
Kaya mas magaling mag-explain si PBBM kaysa kay Yusik Tamo, gumagamit siya ng mga salitang na make sense. Like, hindi natin alam kung bakit ganyan. Pero intuitively. Right? It means, hindi siya nagkasabi ng certain. Sinasabi niya, yes, we have to investigate that. Pero, sa face value or sa surface, intuitively. Right? Kasi may mga paradoxical na counterintuitive. Pero it's true. Even quantum mechanics ay counterintuitive. But it is true. Right? Nai-guess nyo? Saka yung mga veridical paradoxes. Those are counterintuitive, but it is true.
whatever pinaka-flood prone, yun dapat ang pinakamaraming project. Pero parang hindi.
Yeah, yun yung sinasabi niya yung counterintuitive na intuitively, tama.
Whatever pinaka-flood prone, yun dapat ang pinakamaraming project.
Oh yeah, makes sense yun kasi intuitively ganun talaga dapat. Pero ang sinasabi niya lang is technically, we don't know the technicality of it. So, siguro ang sinasabi ito ni Presidente is siguro may possible reason on why do sa hindi prone pero mas malaki yung sa ng project, right? Right? Tama naman yung sinasabi niya kasi intuitively yun talaga eh. Di ba? Pero, sa technicalities, kapag hinimay mo na yan, maaaring may truth doon na counterintuitive. Yun lang yung gusto niya sabihin. Di ba? I like it.
Pero parang hindi tumutugma. Kaya yan, kailangan natin pag-aralan na mabuti kung bakit nagkaganyan. And well, this is just another piece.
Difference with spreading information over spreading propaganda. Correct. This is information. You are going to be informed with this.
Of information out of 170 pumping stations. That's the next one, yeah. Pumping stations, 157 were in Metro Manila. This really, more than anything, manifests how the pumping stations have become ineffective because of the garbage collection problem. So that's indicative of that. Kaya namin linagay yan dyan. Kaya dahil para malaman ng tao, gawa nitong pumping station, pag yung basura naman ay natapon, nabara yung bomba, nabara yung estero, nabara lahat, kagaya yung pinuntahan natin nung last week, wala rin silbi yung pumping station.
Correct, yes.
And that's just to bring home the message that we really have to do something about the garbage problem.
Correct. Lalo sa Maynila, right? Yung naging issue yung kay Lacuna, di ba? Di ba?
There are
imbis na kolektahin, imbis na kolektahin yung mga basura, nilako niya. Imbis na kolektahin yung mga basura, Mayor, nilako niya. Joke!
Let's see. Yeah, this is all over there are 2,409 contracting entities, which is understandable. Kasi sa local, ganyan talaga yan eh. May AA, AAA, yun lang pwede nyo gamitin. And pag yung maliliit na project, the local can...
Wordplay, di ba? Nilako niya.
Ready. So, that's not, just to show paano yung nagkahatian.
Naging issue din yan sa Pasig nung una pero umayos naman. Yung kay Vico Soto, right? Sabi ni Ridon, Dolomite daw ang problem, benta kayo. Nilako niya.
However, this is another disturbing assessment statistic. 20% of the entire 545 billion budget napunta lang sa 15 na contractor.
Okay, 15 na contractor. Okay. Sa the entire?
Of the entire 545 billion budget, napunta lang sa
20%, okay?
15 na contractor.
Okay.
Sa 15 na contractor na yan, 5 sa kanila ay may kontrata sa buong Pilipinas.
Shit.
Keep going. Yeah, with the flag. Ito na yung listahan.
Legacy. Construction Corporation. Ano kaya dito yung ano? Ano kaya dito yung yung publicly traded na corporation? Alpha and Omega, QM, EGB, Top Notch, Catalyst Builders, Centerways. Ito Sunwest, kilala ko to eh. Ano may Sunwest? Ano eh? Sino ba may-ari niyan? Yung ba yung natanggal? Na na chair sa sa chair ba yun? Tawag doon? Basta yun sa, nakalimutan ko, ano name nun? Kalimutan ko, sa dulo ng dila ako eh. Yung Sunwest. Yung Sunwest INC, kilala ko may-ari niyan. Saan ba nakita yun? 888. Let's go.
And this is what I was talking about.
Congressman yan. Di ba?
5 of these 15 contracts have projects in almost all regions nationwide.
Saldinho, si Saldinho. Si Saldinho. Sunwest Saldigo,
Ang justification sa pagpili ng kontratista ay para sasabihin, pagbigyan naman natin yung local. Di ba? Para naman yung mga maliliit na...
yun ang justification. Ang galing ni Presidente dito, gagi. So, unjustified. Pagbigyan naman natin yung local.
ay para sasabihin, pagbigyan naman natin yung local.
Ato.
Ang justification sa pagpili ng kontratista
ang justification sa pagpili ng kontratista
ay para sasabihin, pagbigyan naman natin yung local.
Is that a valid justification?
Di ba? Para naman yung mga maliliit na contractor, may trabaho naman sila. At mas mabilis kasi kung local. Kausap mo yung tao
Nangyayari ba?
Again, my experience as governor is that as much as possible, we try to do it by local. Kasi pwede namin, may madali, sabi, bilisan nyo na, bakit wala pa, pwede mong anihin. You have some influence over the thing. But that for me was the one that stood out very much. 5 of these contractors had projects in
Sino yung
almost the
5?
entire country. So those are the ones that immediately pop out na sa aking palagay ay kailangan natin tignan. So anyway, this is the initial. We are rolling out the website today. We have provided you with some of the initial information that we have had.
Learn by ABS-CBN with Abante. Kaso walang AAA.
There are not assessments. We are not accusing anyone of anything yet. However, it gives us an idea of how this has been conducted. So I hope people will take advantage of this. And as I said, there is always a way for them to give their comment.
Ayan, mahiya naman kayo. Yan, lumakas yung mga loob din ng mga mayors dyan tsaka ng mga tao na maging na magsalita katulad ni Mayor Magalong, right? And then maraming tao nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob kasi ang naging lead niyan sa issue na yan is the president himself, which is good.
Magsumbong sila kung yun ang gusto nilang gawin. Nakari naman, sasabihin nila, hindi, walang problema dito. Yun ang pinakamagandang balita na matatanggap namin. So I encourage everyone to look into this. And, say your piece. Kasi parang sinasabi ng mga iba, nakikita naman namin, hindi maganda, pero wala naman kami mapuntahan, wala naman kami malapitan. Ngayon, meron na. Kaya meron na kayo malalapitan. Ito, ang lalapitan na ngayon ninyo, ako mismo. Dahil,
Yun ang maganda doon.
akong titingin dito araw-araw sa
Chills.
website natin. Babasahin ko ang report na ibibigay ng taong bayan. So this is the first step. We are going to keep going. This is something that is, I think, absolutely necessary. We have to clean our ranks. This is it might be a little painful. Baka masangkot dyan yung mga tao na malapit sa atin.
Naku po, patay kayo.
Kahit malapit sila sa atin, mas malapit naman siguro sa puso natin yung taong bayan. Kaya silang
Patay kayo. Patay kayo. Patay kayo.
unahin natin.
Isumbong mo kay Bongbong. Gatekeeper kasi mga yan. Hirap tuloy makapasok. Sana ngayon sa sinabi ni PBBM ma-open na ang competition. Good news yan, patay kayo. Winarningan na kayo.
Alright. I think that's just a preliminary briefing, and thank you, and I'll take some questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, the first question will come from Alvin Baltasar, Radio Pilipinas.
Mr. President, magandang umaga po. Hi, sir. Good morning po. Mr. President, Mr. Ramon is offering to solve the flood problem in the National Capital Region. What is your take on this?
Thank you.
Of course.
So what else can you say?
Tama. Exactly. Thank you.
This is why we have. This is the reason why, from the very beginning, I always said the private sector needs to be part of everything of our national development.
Correct.
Hindi pwedeng ganun. Now, yung proposal ni Ramon is also certainly very welcome.
Sure, of course. Di ba?
Also, we've seen his projects. Maganda naman ang mga nagiging resulta.
Yeah, exactly.
He's able to bring it in on time. And, the man is an engineer, so I'm sure pinag-aralan niya na mabuti yan. He's actually given me already this briefing before. And, however, there is
So ibig sabihin, yung sinasabi ni Ramon ang yan din. Okay.
another side to his proposal. And the other side of his proposal, I will fix the flooding problem. I will deseal the areas here in Metro Manila anyway. But the mayors, the LGUs have to take care of the garbage problem.
Which is yun din yung point ni PBBM ngayon, right?
It simply doesn't work until we have a solution to the garbage problem.
Correct.
We have a proposal for waste-to-energy solution in Manila, City of Manila. So baka naman, I think that will go on, but that's only for Manila. So itutuloy natin, titingnan natin kung magandang lumabas doon. And if that's the case, then that's what we will do with other parts of, at least Metro Manila sa una, or the other urban areas na nababaha. So, again, una or the other urban areas na nababaha.
Si Yusek ba yan?
So,
Si Yusek ba yan? Guys, si Yusek ba yan? Guys. Si Yusek ba yan? Guys. Naguguluhan ako, si Yusek ba yan? Si Yusek talaga yan? Pumapayat ka. Pumapayat tayo, Yusek Parang makakabul ka sa akin Gagi. Pumapayat si Yusek hiyang. Hiyang. Parang oo na parang hindi. Parang hindi, walang armor yung shoulders.
Again, anybody who wants to help, it's a welcome offer. Yes.
So, sir, just a quick follow-up. So, yung proposal po ni Senador Panfilo Lacson na itap din yung ibang mga bilyonaryo sa bansa, welcome din po sa inyo.
Siyempre.
Basta free. Basta free.
You know, you do not, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, ako.
Handa silang tumulong. And this is not anything new. The so-called taipans of the country, pagka meron tayong gustong gawin, nag-offer talaga sila. Kaya marami silang naitutulong. So I will certainly...
Oo nga, kung willing ka nga humingi ng, tumanggap ng tulong sa ibang bansa, like sa Japan or whatever, right? Tapos dito, sa local, hindi ka mag-a-agree para sa country din naman. At saka sila rin naman yung makikinabang dyan. Yung mga businesses din naman na yan ang makikinabang dito. Bakit kaya wala sa Cavite dyan? Masyado protektado Oo nga lalo sa Bacoor, no? Sa Bacoor, may mga memes nga doon na may jet ski doon.
At this proposal of Ramon very, very closely and see if we can do it.
Pero in fairness, wala na ako narinig na gano'n. Wala na ako narinig na gano'n na klaseng baha sa may SM Bacoor. In fairness, wala na. Dati kasi nagiging meme yan Ngayon kasi hindi na sila meme Baka nasolusyonan na yun. Baka nasolusyonan na yun sa Bacoor. Dati kasi talagang baha doon, kailangan mo talaga ng jet ski. Oo, literal. Pero parang ngayon wala na mga memes na gano'n. Baka nasolusyonan na.
Like I said, it will require that coordination between LGUs and...
Hindi, tsaka yung mga bilyonaryo niya, sila rin naman makikinabang din kapag naging okay yung bansa natin tungkol sa flooding. Tama lang yan. Tanggapin nyo na. Naking choosy.
I guess, San Miguel.
Atty. Libayan lang naman yung choosy Hindi ka na second taker ka na nga. Hindi ka pa cum laude. Tapos hindi pa kailan yung university mo. Choosy ka pa kung magpapabayad ka o hindi.
Whatever it is, what part it is that they want to play. Pero nagdi-desilt na siya. Pasig River, dinidesilt na niya. So alam niya talaga yun. So anyway, that's something that's very welcome, as I said. Any offers of help are always welcome.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. President.
Thank you. Sir, the next question will come from Ana Felicia, GMA News Online.
Hindi pa kayo. Yung last halos hanggang dibdib yung baka sa SM Bacoor. Ay, hindi ko alam. Parang hindi sila nagiging meme. Kung hanggang dibdib, kailangan mo ang jet ski ulit dyan. Masama kasi na tao si Atoy, di ba? Di ba? Kaso may barko na kaya wala ng jet ski. Ganun pa rin ba, Chapsuy? Kaya yun last lang? Hindi ko alam kasi hindi na sila nagiging meme
Good morning, Mr. President. Sir, Senator Tulfo mentioned earlier na isang undersecretary ng DPWH yung reportedly na si Bac dahil po dito sa anomalous flood control. Is this confirmed, Mr. President? And sino-sino
Boom!
pa po kaya yung involved dito sa corrupt flood projects po? If we can name them, Mr. President.
Now? We just
Now?
open the website. No, I need to hear from other people because anong makukuha kong report? Makukuha kong report sa kung sino man, maganda lahat. So I need to hear from people first. And then if they...
Tama naman, Pero sa undersecretary, yung question yata nagsawa na ang tao sa Bacoor kaya wala nang meme. Totoo ba? Malalim doon last sa bagat. Yun nga. So, ibig sabihin, may problema pa rin sa Bacoor sa may SM.
There is really something na kailangan sasabihin talaga ito consistent. Ang dami nilang 15 yung project nila, puro palpa. Delikado na yan. Titignan na namin. But we don't have that yet. We haven't conducted that. If you remember, the DepDev is going to now go into all of that. Pero parallel effort yan. Sa gobyerno at saka sa taong bayan. Importante yung contribution ng taong bayan.
Tama. People's Initiative. Okay? Huwag lang kayo pipirma. Okay? Kapag nakarinig yung People's Initiative, almost all the time, that's a good thing. Okay? Pero pag pinapirma kayo, ibang People's Initiative yun, guys, Iba yun. May equivocation doon, okay?
Dahil nandito kami, pinag-usapan nga natin, 9,000 projects. Siyempre, didetalye namin yan, isa-isahin namin yan. Pero ang tao, nandun sa harap nila. Pag-gising nila sa umaga, maglalakad lang sila ng kalahating kilometro, nandyan na, nakita na nila. So, that's maybe more important. Kaya we have encouraged, the way we put the website, kahit may picture, may video, i-upload ninyo sa amin para makita namin. Kasi meron kami yung mga malalaking analysis, yung mga satellite nga, pati yung mga report. Pero iba na rin yung nakikita mo, sasabihin mo dito.
Tapos pag may sobre.
Nasira eh. Dito pumasok yung tubig. Nung bumigay ito, wala na. Binaha na kami lahat. So, that's why we are encouraging to go. We are asking people to help us and to help themselves. Dahil kung maayos natin ito, ay hindi na sila babahin. Or at least not as badly as they are now.
Sir, quick follow-up lang po. Doon po sa 15 contractors na nakita natin, meron po bang link sa mga government officials, especially po sa mga congressmen na nakaupo, sir?
Yun. Magandang tanong. Galing mo. Asa si Eden?
Wala na ba talaga tayong investigative journalist ngayon dito sa Pilipinas?
Boom! Hindi, gusto lang i-confirm din siguro sa inyo, Presidente. Tama nga naman, wala na ba tayo investigative journalism dito sa bansa? Hindi, feeling ko naman, alam nila na meron, parang kino-confirm lang sa inyo. Sinampal sila ni PBBM. Wala na ba investigative journalism dito sa Pilipinas? Hindi ba trabaho niyo yan? Bayad na eh. Ay, ganun pala, no? Oo nga pala, may mga paborito nga pala silang mga legal luminaries ngayon. Oo nga pala, no? Small time pa pala si AA samantalang nalulula na sa kanila ang Kabiteño. Di ba? Tama naman yung tanong eh. Bakit ganun, Mr. President? Hindi siya makapagbigay ng name. Kasi investigative, kayo na dyan na nga yung pangalan ng Tama nga naman. Kampi naman ako dito kay PBBM. Pero sige, baka sagutin din naman niya. Ay hala, easy-DC na sila.
Wala na ba talaga tayong investigative journalist ngayon dito sa Pilipinas? Trabaho niya yan. Look it up. We are going to look at it also. But it's
Di ba?
it will be premature for me to name names, etc. Until
di ba?
we know what's going on. But, go out there.
Tama, ibang-iba si PBBM kaysa kay Yusik. Si Yusik ay yung mga bilyar. Pangako, bayan muna. Yung asikasuhin nyo yung customer nyo. Diba? Ganito sumagot. Tama naman eh. It's premature to name names. Tsaka baka magsalita siya ng alam niya lang, isa, tapos di niya pinangalanan yung iba, magiging unfair naman din siya, right? Si Yusek lang yung ganon. Si Yusek lang yung mahilig sa ganon na action. Nasanay kasi kayo kay Yusek, ini-interview nyo. Nasanay kasi kayo si Yusek. Ayan, tamo, ito na mismo. Ito na mismo yung effect ni Yusek. The Yusek Castro effect. Pati mga investigative journalist, mga journalist, nagiging bobo. Bakit? Sinanay sa kabobohan eh. Kung magsalita siya ng isa, di unfair do sa iba. Ano titingnan nyo? Nasa political attack, right? Of course, it's not proper for the president to do that. Kung hindi proper sa kanya yan, hindi rin dapat proper yan kay Yusek. Kaso ang problema, nasanay kayo sa kabobohan, wala pa rin banggit sa mga Duterte, mukhang magandang wala si Yusek dyan. Isipin nyo na lang, nasanay kayo sa kabobohan dahil kay Yusek Claire Castro. Yung tanong nyo, yung pag-iisip nyo, wala na. Dahil yan kay Yusek Claire Castro. Yusek lowered the bar. Exactly. Of course, it's not proper for the president to do that. Si Yusek lang naman yung mahilig sa ganyan. Kasi nga propagandista siya, yan yung trabaho niya. Parang ibang tao si BBM ngayon, iba.
We to name names, etc. Until we really know what's going on. But,
Diba nagigets nyo, this is the Castro effect. Kasi ikaw mismo yung naging standard sa PCO. Kaya pati yung mga media, yung mga naandyan is naging bobo na rin ng tanungan. Naging bobo na rin ng mga style. Dahil sinanay ni PCO Yusek Claire Castro. Nilower niya yung bar. Naging triviality.
Go out there, tignan ninyo, talk to the people. We need to hear from everyone. You know, and that's I think something that we can all play a part in. I know that once this comes out, that kung ano-ano makapapasok na reklamo, kung minsan justified, kung minsan hindi, dahil may alitan for political or whatever,
Yeah.
natalo sa kontrata, the usual thing. But we'll still go through every single one, and we still have to see what really is
Pero bakit ayaw tanggalin ni... Yeah, hindi ko rin alam yan. Presidente na yon. Bahala doon. Kung may tanong sa akin. Hindi pa yan graduate si Attorney Claire. Saka hindi first taker yan. O, di ba? Cum laude. O, biglang naging mahinahon at strategic ang dating ni PBBM. Di ba? This is amazing.
credible and what needs to be acted upon. So let's also be fair to everyone. And not say, ito si ganito, ito si ganyan, ito si ganyan. Tanggal ka sa trabaho.
Oo. Di ba? Use a clear style yan eh.
Unless we have a good idea of what went wrong.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question from Evelyn Quiroz from Filipino Mirror.
Good morning, Mr. President. Ito pong presentation niyo na website, ito po yung base na po ito sa inventory na sinabmit po ng DPWH.
Yes.
Opo. Sir Buddy, dun po sa presentation niyo, yung may a total cost of 545 billion, 350 po doon is almost 50%. Pwede po ba natin makonsider yun na ghost projects?
No.
Or hindi naman?
We're just starting this process. We haven't. I mean, DepDev is already working on it. The Public Works is already working on it. My office is already working on it. But if I'm to stand up here and then mali si ganito, tapos mali, that's not fair.
There it is. The wisdom of the President. Hindi ba dapat nagpa-follow ka dyan, Yuse Claire Castro? Because he's your boss. Tama yun. That's how you do it. And that's how you not do it. Nilower mo yung standard para sa mga Pilipino at mga reporters. Ginawa mong propaganda stage, propaganda program yung PCO na press briefing. Kadiri. You should follow your boss, the president. This is correct.
So, but if I'm to stand up here and then mali si ganito, tapos mali, that's not fair. So let's be circumspect about pointing fingers and shouting at people. Tingnan natin na mabuti. Because always remember, the assumption, kasi masama na ba na tao eh. So the assumption,
Kung si Yusek yan, kung ano naman. Hindi, kailangan niya pag minakita siyang kalaban, yun papangalanan niya kagad. Bilang Pangulo, theoretically, pwede niyang gamitin ang resources ng OP o bilang sa ibang pondo, hawak ng Malacanang para magsagawa ng sariling investigasyon o fact-finding. That is true, pero ano mas efficient? That's not efficient, Spidey.
lahat yan maulang kwenta. Hindi totoo naman yun.
Kasi, tamo how can you even trust that kind of, that kind of system? Ako, mas itatrust ko yung taong bayan system. Ako, for me, this is the right way.
Maganda. Meron din na buo. Meron naman na nakatulong. So, pero hanapin natin yung hindi maganda, yung hindi na buo, yung hindi nakatulong, at kung saan napunta yung pondo para doon sa ganung klaseng
Correct
project.
naman.
Kung
Tama nga naman yon. Kasi kung nagawa naman yung iba, yung responsibility nila, at saka yung inagrihan nila, bakit mo sila idadamay, right? Kung nagawa naman nila. Siyempre, yung mga hindi naagawa, kung sino yung mali, yun yung hanapin natin. Tama naman yun. Mga, don't fix it. If ain't broke, don't fix it. Ganon. Opinion ko lang kayo. Opinion ko lang naman din yun na that's not efficient.
natin, it's also possible that palpak yung flood control project dahil climate change na eh. Sa buong kasaysayan ng lugar na yun, hindi pa binaha. Nangyayari sa amin yan eh. Hindi pa binaha. Ngayon lamang binaha dahil ganyan na yung climate change na iba. Ang lakas ng bagsak ng ulan.
Katulad dito sa amin, hindi binabaha dito. Pero nung after nung, kailan ba yun? Nag-video ko nun eh. Nag-video ko nun ng yung parang beach. Tapos inangat kong ganyan. Kala nila beach oh. Oh.
So, kaya na-overwhelm yung flood control. Wala naman nagnakaw. Pero yung specification natin, doon sa flood control na yan, ay para doon sa
Yeah, para hindi maghalo ng equivocation tsaka conflation. Baka kasi ma-conflate nila yung tama naman yung ginawa, pero sa paningin ng tao, hindi naman nag-work yung ginawa mo eh. Pero nasa specifications na, sinunod naman namin specifications at that time. Pero bakit kami madadamay ngayon? Pero dahil of the public opinion, matadamay din sila. Right? Tama 'yon, tama. That's a very good That's a very good distinction. That's a very good move. Kasi kung ginawa mo naman, and then for some reason, binahado sa lugar nyo, and then syempre, the public judgment, i-judge ka as isa doon sa yung mga yun, i-associate ka nila doon, guilt by association, right? Eh, sinunod mo lang naman. Eh, di masisiraan pa yung korporasyon, may masisiraan pa yung gumawa, right? Tama naman yun. I like this president. This is the president I'm proud to defend.
Change na sitwasyon. So you have to be careful about this. Of course, we want to get to the bottom. Of course, we want the people who have taken advantage of the system to pay and to be answerable to the shortcomings that has been demonstrated. And if there is evidence of corruption, then of embezzlement, of any kind of wrongdoing, that's when we will move. But again, we cannot do all of this without the help of the ordinary citizen. We need the citizen to play their part, their civic duty, to report to the government what they see as being wrong. So let's be as I say,
Promise?
circumspect and maayos.
Nakayutim ka kasi. And I'm proud of that. Prove me wrong.
Yung ating pasok dito, hindi yung barabara na, bahala na. What the expression in English is throwing the baby out together with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Di ba? You choose. You
Sir,
make sure that you're in a
Yeah, there's a distinction. There are nuances, right?
good ground.
Mr. President, follow up lang po. Doon po sa SONA, bali, yung Regional Project Monitoring Committee
Ba't
po.
nanginginig yung kamay mo? Ba't nanginginig yung kamay mo, ate?
Make sure that you're on good ground.
Mr. President, follow up lang po.
Ito yung presidente na sinasabi ni Miriam na matalino, GBBM, baka bumabawi na. Oo.
Doon po sa SONA, bali, yung Regional
Oo,
Project
ba't nanginginig kamay mo, ate? Oo, relax lang.
Monitoring Committee po, ay naatasan nyo na yung parang ma-identify yung failures. Tapos
Oo,
yung mga
nanginginig ka eh.
post at saka yung alleged ghost projects. Pwede po bang malaman ngayon sa inyo kung sino po talaga yung ahensya na mag-iimbestiga nito, yung pangkalahatan? Thank you po.
It will be DepDev. The regional, they will look at all of this. That's why what the DepDev, for example, can do. For those who are not up to, DepDev is what NEDA used to be. We just renamed it, so it's not called the Department of Development. So anyway, ang gagawin naman ng DepDev, titignan yung papel and see what happened, tapos yung mga really very, very problematic areas, siguro papupuntahan nila. But how many areas can they go to? We were talking about 9,000 projects. Hindi nila mapupuntahan lahat. Kaya para sa akin, napakahalaga ang kontribusyon at ang mga komento.
Yeah, kasi efficiency yung yung hinahabol dito. Efficiency. Kasi mahirap gawin yon and then parang suntok sa buwan yung gusto mong gawin. Parang ka nag-aksaya lang daw ulit ng budget nun.
Reklamo,
Hayaan mo na kasi.
ang mga video, mga picture na ipapadala sa atin ng taong bayan.
Efficiency.
This will not work. This whole process will not work unless people are involved. It is not going to be enough if only government is involved, if only DepDev is involved, if only Public Works is involved, if only the Office of the President is involved. We need everyone involved. Because
Dito dapat magamit yung mga vloggers. Yan. Yung mga charity vloggers, change career na kayo. Maghanap kayo ng ganito. O, da? Change career.
I don't know, 80 million, 90 million pairs of eyes.
Ito si Kukoy, gagi. Huy, Kukoy, pwede bang gawin yan? Tapos iba-vlog natin. Oo. Si Kukoy, galato eh. Dapat talaga mag-ingat siya lalo na kung may mga kaalyado niya na posibleng madawit. Kaya nag-iingat din yan si PBBM. Siyempre.
Are better than all the eyes in entirety of government. So again, let me stress that it is exceedingly
Walang
important
pera dyan. Meron yan.
that people get involved. So lahat ng hinain ninyo, masama loob ninyo,
Mas goods yan kung ma-capture sila ng hashtags. Oh, kailan start?
reklamo,
Yeah.
frustrated kayo dahil nakikita ninyo, wala naman kayong malapitan. Ito na yung chance ninyo. Meron na tayong website. Ang isusulat ninyo doon sa report, yung tinatawag yung sa na report, ang isusulat ninyo
Dapat may hashtag. Ay, ito pala.
doon sa report,
Dapat may hashtag nga, Mr. President. Mahiya naman kayo, di ba? Mahiya naman kayo, hashtag. Yun. Kasi yun yung sinabi ni President eh. Mahiya naman kayo. Yun yung hashtag natin. Okay? Sa lahat ng flood control projects, anything na about it, sumbong natin kay Pangulo, i-hashtag natin ng mahiya naman kayo. Oh. Mahiya naman kayo. Oh.
ako mismo ang babasa. Yan ang asahan ninyo. Babasahin ko bawat isa.
Thank you, Mr. President. The last question, Mr. President, will come from Maris Umali,
Oo, mahiya naman kayo. Yan. Yan, hashtag natin.
GMA 7.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Morning.
Pardon me if I may have to divert a bit from the issue this morning because this is a breaking story, Mr. President. Two BFAR vessels in Bajo de Masinloc were just water cannoned today. And there's a heavy flotilla of Chinese vessels, more than our vessels from the PCG and BFAR. They have around 30 vessels and we have 10, so we are outnumbered, obviously. What immediate actions will
Kapag sa akin galing, mahiya naman kayo. Hindi. Ako na naman bida. Tapos si Jan, hatang-hatang obsessed ka sa akin eh. Oh, nakapaggawa ka na naman ng mahiya naman kayo. O gano'n, hindi everyday. Ako yung bida. Oo. Okay na yun. Ako yung bida sa buhay ng asawa ko, ng mga anak ko. Okay na yun. How? Wag laging ako. Okay? Wag laging ako.
the administration take, specifically for this particular incident, and how will you respond, sir, to China's complaint regarding your recent statement in India, in your state visit to India?
Let's take the second part of your question first. I don't know what they're talking about. Playing with fire? I was just stating facts.
Ano ba?
The administration take, specifically vessel. And there's a heavy flotilla of Chinese vessels, more than our vessels.
Mahiya naman kayo. Hindi pwedeng walang kayo. Branding mo yun eh. Huwag niyo isama si Kayo para hindi maging mukhang epal. Oo nga, magiging epal ako niyan. Sabihin niya, di ba meron sa CF gagawin yan? Humble and adorable Kayo. Huwag niyo na ako isama dyan. Ayoko maging bida sa kahit anong pelikula, guys. Okay? Lagi lang akong supporting. Okay?
From the PCG and BFAR. They have around 30 vessels and we have 10, so we are outnumbered, obviously. What immediate actions will the administration take, specifically for this particular incident, and how will you respond, sir, to China's complaint regarding your recent statement in India, in your state visit to India?
Let's take the second part of your question first. I don't know what they're talking about. Playing with fire? I was just stating facts. We do not want to go to war. But I think if there is a war over Taiwan, we will be drawn. Hihilain tayo sa aya't gusto natin. Kicking and screaming. We will be drawn and dragged into that mess. Whatever you do, come on, wag na tayong hope. I love this saying, hope is not a plan. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't. But if
Hope is not a plan. I like that.
it does, we have to plan for it already. And that's what I was talking about. How do we get our people out? How do we protect kung magkagulo, gera na nga dito. Malapit na sa atin. Anong gagawin natin? Okay lang, normal lang yun. Pababayaan na lang natin. Kung sino pasok labas dito sa atin. Hindi naman pwede yun. So we'll have to do something. So inevitably, despite our fervent wish to avoid any confrontation with anybody anywhere, war over Taiwan will drag the Philippines kicking and screaming into the conflict. That is what I was trying to say. That's what I don't understand. And I think because of the narrative
Dito, Gigi, walang sagot, malayo.
coming out,
Hindi, tama naman. Wala naman sa sinabi dun sa recent lang, yung tungkol sa playing with fire. Yun.
about playing with fire and being provocative and all of that, kaya nagka-increase ng activity doon sa West Philippine Sea. What special instructions I have? We don't have any special instructions. Sanay na tayo dito. You know, it is not a one thing na there's no silver bullet na pag pinaputok mo, solve lahat ang problema mo. What will happen here is we will continue to be present, we will continue to defend our territory, we will continue to exercise our sovereign rights. And despite any opposition from anyone, we will continue to do that, as we have done in the past 3 years. Now, we do not intensify our operations, we just respond. Hindi naman tayo aggressive eh. Ano lang tayo, dumidepensa lang tayo. So that's the situation there. Unfortunately, we are, I think, for propaganda purposes, misinterpreted. But
Naku, nasaktan siguro. Ipaling mo yung video kay Yusek.
the Philippines is not.
Propaganda daw eh.
We are constant in our defense of the territory, of the state, of the population of the Republic of the Philippines. Ganun lang ang trabaho namin. Ganun lang ang aming gagawin. Wala tayong interes na pasukin kahit sino, napuntahan na kahit sino, sugurin kahit sino. Wala tayong ka-interest dyan. So sana nga yung ginagastos natin for defense and security, hindi na kailangan. Kung saan natin magagamit yan. We can use it for agri, for housing. We can use it for job creation. We can use it. But we have to do this because we are under threat. We are forced to do this. We do not want to do this. We are forced to do this.
Wala propaganda, masakit sa tenga ni Yusek. Oo.
Do not want any kind of confrontation with anyone. We want to build a better, stronger, freer, safer Philippines. That's what we are working for. This kind of confrontation does not build a stronger, better Philippines. All it does is continue to defend our country. So
Sir-
that's I'm a little bit perplexed why it would be characterized as such, as playing with fire.
Sir,
Yeah.
so right now, our vessels there in Bajo de Masinloc will not be instructed to back out. We will just continue to stay there
We
at
have
this
never
point.
instructed any of our vessels
All
to
right.
back out.
Thank you, sir.
Never, never. But we have to always, when we do not back out because natakot tayo, umatras tayo. Alam mo, I don't know about other places, pero dito sa gobyernong ito, hindi tayo umaatras sa laban. We are brave, Filipinos are brave. But we do not, sinong Pinoy na gusto magkagera? Sino? Kahit maganap ka para sa akin, kahit isa.
Pwede ba vloggers? Pwede ba diaper vloggers? Wag na. Sige. Wag na.
Kahit yung sundalo, kahit yung Coast Guard, ayaw nila ng gulo. So, no, but at the same time, we have a duty to perform, and that is to defend the country. So no, we never back down. We always continue to do. Our uniformed personnel, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Army,
May dagat between Taiwan and the Philippines. Sa Middle East nga, physical border lang pero hindi naman sumasali sa gera. Literal na nasa kabilang bakod. Oh. Opinion niya yun, Mr. President. Di ako agree doon, ha.
the Marines, all of them, the Air Force, all of them.
Binasa ko lang yung opinion nung sino ba yan? Si Russell's dad. Yun. Binasa ko lang yung opinion niya, Mr. President.
Are pledged. Right? They took an oath. And they're just doing their duty, they're performing their mission, defend the Philippines. Yun lang naman ang ginagawa nila. And we will not stop doing it. We will not stop doing it. We will stop doing it when the threats stop. Tigil na yung mga threat. We can all sit more safely at home and mas magiging magaan ang kalooban natin kapag ganun ang sitwasyon. Okay?
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
All right,
That
maraming-
concludes our press conference this morning. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I like it. I like this press conference. Mas right on track nasa topic, walang Duterte shit, walang kahit anong red herring, sumasagot talaga ng rekta. I like it. The problem is si Jose Claire Castro, binaba niya yung bar sa mga reporters. I mean, ganun talaga eh. Kapag ang kasama mo is ganun yung level, tapos nilagay ka niya sa ganitong level, ikaw ang tatanong mo is ganun lang level din, well, yeah.